Welcome. I hope you enjoyed our sweet potato chili cooking video.
And if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it.
Yes, definitely. You will notice that I'm wearing the same shirt. It is not a different day, it's the same day as we made the sweet potato chili video, so I'm just wearing the same clothes. I didn't want to change clothes. Shout out to the Tippins family for this lovely cup. It's actually not my gift, it's for Tyler, but I'm stealing it for right now.
What's mine is yours, baby. What's mine is yours.
Yeah, we share. Sort of. Alright, so today we're going to be making Texas sheet cake cookies. And the flavor is chocolate. Alright. You can use any cake mix that you want to do, but for this particular recipe we're just going to do chocolate on chocolate. I think it's going to be kind of delightful. Almost like those devil's food cookies that you get in the grocery store with like the chocolate coating on the outside. But we just have a box of chocolate cake mix. This is the super moist cake mix. I put it in my trusty mixing bowl. This is what I use if I don't use the stand mixer. I just use it all the time. We have 1/3 of a cup of oil. We're going to get that in there. And I'm trying not to say we're going to come in with eggs, because lots of people when they're cooking stuff, they're like, we're going to come in with this ingredient and come in with this ingredient. I don't know why that annoys me, but anyway. So 1/3 of a cup of oil into the box of cake mix. And then we have 2 eggs that are beaten, courtesy of Cora. She cracked them and whipped them up for us. And then we're just gonna give this a stir. And that's it for the actual cookie part. And then while the cookies are cooling, we're gonna be making like a frosting that we pour over them. So the recipe for this, it seems very simple, but we're just gonna give it a shot and see what it's like. They said that the mixture was gonna be very thick. So this is what it looks like right now, and I don't have it mixed all the way. I think you could probably do this in a stand mixer and you wouldn't have to have as much elbow grease going into it, but that's neither here nor there now. So we just started this by hand and we'll finish it by hand.
Oh yeah.
It's not too bad, honestly. I mean, I've stirred worse, I guess.
Brownie batter.
Yeah.
I was just about to say
It's
brownie.
kind of like brownie batter. This actually is. If you have one of those fancy cookie scoops, then by all means use it. I had one, but we've moved a couple of times, so it's probably lost forever. Somebody at Goodwill might actually have it. I don't know. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like. Very thick. And we're just gonna take either a cookie scoop, or I'm just gonna use 2 spoons. And then we have our sheet pans.
Okay.
Clang, clang. With parchment paper on there. And the reason the parchment paper looks so wrinkled is because I saw on the internet, I know what a novel idea, right? I saw on the internet that they like crunkled
Yep.
crinkled the parchment paper and then just put it on the sheet pan. So I was like, whoa, it just laid right down, because I have a problem with the sheet pan, the parchment paper curling up on the sheet pan.
Well, you ripped it too.
I did rip it. I didn't rip the other one, but I prepared 2 sheet pans because I wasn't sure exactly how much this was going to make. So we're just going to kind of, I guess that's about a tablespoon of mixture. We're just going to kind of put it
Just guess.
on. Oh god.
Put it
I didn't even put it
on.
I didn't even put it on the edge of the. Okay. I couldn't tell where the edge of the pan was. Now I know. Okay. So we're just putting it on there. I want to make sure they're about the same size.
But just guess.
Yeah. I don't know. What would you girls say would be some of your other favorite maybe cake mixes to try this recipe with?
Cake mixes? Ooh, do red velvet.
Red velvet. Yeah.
I would really like to try red velvet cookies. one day,
Mm-hmm.
and red velvet cake is my favorite. So
Haven't we already tried red velvet cookies?
no.
You could do like a cream cheese drizzle to go on the top.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cora, what about you?
Caramel.
Like a caramel flavored cake?
Yes. I've seen those.
Wait. Caramel or caramel?
Caramel.
What about you?
Well, since fall is around the corner, I think like a spice cake cookie, and then you could. Are you asking how I say that word?
Yes.
I don't want to say it.
Caramel.
Caramel is how I say it. Caramel.
Oh, I'm just a weirdo then. But
But-
a spice cake cookie.
Spice cake is what I would like to see.
Spice cake cookie.
Spice cake cookies, and then you could do. I think cream cheese honestly would be good with that, or just like a vanilla.
Cream cheese.
I'm pretty plain when it comes to things like that.
The camera's about to get shaky. I have to drink my drink.
Why don't you just use the tripod?
All right, so all we're doing is just putting these on here. I don't know how much they're gonna spread. We're gonna see. The recipe didn't say like place it 1 to 2 inches apart. It just said put it on parchment paper. So that's what we be doing. And I think I'm actually getting bigger with these, so I gotta rein it in. So I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. These should go in there for about 7 to 8 minutes.
Putting the
Finishing touches under persons.
Minutes. Okay,
minutes.
refocus.
Get some hydration, everybody.
Yeah,
Take out
hydration.
your cup.
That's probably very offensive to someone. So sorry if we offended you. But anyway, 7 to 8 minutes, or until the edges are. It says a golden brown, but like these are brown. They're very brown. So we'll see. We're gonna pop these in the oven, and we'll get back at you. We got these out of the oven. They baked for 11 minutes. We have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 24 cookies. So 2 dozen cookies. And while that's cooling, we are gonna make the frosting, I guess, to pour over it. The
Icing.
recipe, yes, the icing. The icing would be more accurate. The recipe actually reminds me of something that my grandmother used to make. She would make something called a 1, 2, 3 cake, and she would bake that in the oven, and then when she got it out of the oven, she'd poke holes in it, and then just pour this chocolate cocoa-y icing stuff all over the top of it, and it would be kind of crunchy, so like a crunchy chocolate icing. But so to make that, in the saucepan we have a stick of butter, which is also a half a cup. We have 3 tablespoons of milk, and then 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So we're using up the organic cocoa powder that we bought, because that's just, you know, trying to be healthy and all. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this over to the stovetop, gonna melt this together, and once it's melted together, we have 2.5 cups of confectioner sugar. I've always called it powdered sugar. So that's what we're gonna add to it. We're gonna take it off the heat and then add that to it. So go into the stovetop, gonna melt this, be back in a minute. So we got the butter and the cocoa and the milk melted together, mixed together. And then next I'm just adding in the confectioner sugar or powdered sugar off the heat. It's kind of lumpy, so you need to whisk it in. Not adding it all in at the same time because I have a feeling that could get really messy. And wow, it's getting thick. Can you see it, Evie? Probably not. Getting it all in there. Yeah, pretty lumpy right now. Hopefully, if I whisk it enough, it won't be lumpy. I should have sifted the powdered sugar. That might have been the best way to go about it. in the last little bit. Kind of feel like I'm making, oh my, there it went. Kind of feel like I'm making date balls.
What are those?
It's like pureed dates and powdered sugar. Sounds good, actually. Okay, you're technically supposed to be able to pour this.
Ooh. I don't know if that's happening.
What if we just like dip the cookies
You
in
just
it?
have to spoon it over the cookies.
Drizzle.
There's a little bit of lumps in here. Tired.
Would you like me to mix it?
No, I've got it. It's really fudgy. Looks good. Alright, so actually it will. That looks really good. So you probably need to do this kind of quickly because I have a feeling that these will set. So I'm just gonna grab a spoon from the drawer and just start. It just about fell out. That would have been bad. Spooning. Yeah. I've moved some of them off of this baking sheet, but
You have to hit the phone with the.
uh-oh, don't want to do that. I feel like you could put this on ice cream. It looks really good. That'd be a lot of dairy because this has butter and milk in it. So. If you don't tolerate dairy very well, might not be for you.
What does it keep? Every time I put it, what? Every time I put the tripod down, the phone goes and like angles, you know? Angles. And it's in 0.5, so it's not. I can't put it in 1 because that's too close. Like if I, look, Cora, put it in 1, it's like that. That's not working. So I have to keep it in 0.5.
I really feel like Mimi would like these cookies a lot because she loves chocolate.
Yeah. I want to try one without the ice.
Then you better get one of those.
Wow.
I'm gonna try this one.
I know it's kind of chewy, isn't it? But it's supposed to be chewy. Alright, drizzle, drizzle. This is starting to look weird in the thing. I think it's starting to set, so
Double time.
kind of hurrying.
Are you sure?
Veggie.
These are really good without the frosting.
Cool. We might just. I've made cake cookies before. Carrot cake cookies. I actually went through the carrot cake mix and took out all of the raisins.
Oh.
I don't like cooked raisins.
Like went through
yeah,
the whole
like yeah, because I just don't. I don't like cooked raisins. They taste burnt to me.
I don't like raisins in
I
general.
love raisins.
Eat
but
that one.
Just a minute.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put chocolate on all of them.
Oh.
And we have chocolate left over, so
Gimme.
maybe not.
Wait, can I
We
have
both.
the
Girls,
Yes, Mama.
not the spoon.
What about the pot?
spoon? Like the pot?
Yeah.
Okay, what if I put this like? It might make like a chocolate
Think they're set yet?
something or other.
You're really excited to taste these cookies, aren't you?
I am.
Woo, that's it's gonna spread out. That's okay.
Just put it in the fridge and let it harden.
You think they're set yet?
Those might be.
Oh, for real?
All right. You can.
I'll take it away. You know when they like take stuff behind the camera and they just like put it somewhere? I'll do that, and I'm not telling anybody where I'm putting it.
It's okay.
We all know where you're putting it, Evie.
It's very buttery. Not in a bad way. It honestly tastes like a buttery fudge. That's pretty good. Well, it's really good if you like a lot of chocolate.
Ow.
Okay, well that's the recipe. These look, honestly, they're not very
Not very
visually
pretty.
appealing, but so these are Texas sheet cake cookies, and I'm gonna try one with the frosting.
Why does that sound like the beginning of cheerleader?
Okay, that's really good. They're still warm.
Come on.
That's really good. In our oven, it took 11 minutes. In your oven, it might take like 5 to 7, according to the recipe. But if you need a quick dessert, I mean, that honestly, that can come together in less than 20 minutes, really. So, these would be good for gatherings of any kind.
Ooh.
Alright.
A tad bit messy.
Well, maybe when the chocolate sets, they won't be that messy.
Yeah, it's all across your finger.
Good. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and that way you can get or make sure you hit the notification button. That way you can get notifications when we put out new content, either for the cooking or for the farm. If you are new to this channel, please go back and watch some of the other things that we've done, especially if you are a poultry grower, and maybe if something is torn up in your house, either learn from our mistakes.
Give us some of your own opinions.
Yeah, learn from our mistakes. Give us your opinions, or
Ask questions.
ask questions if you need to. I know there is a group specifically for poultry growers on social media, and I've seen lots of questions about different things. So if you want to see something or if you need advice, also, this is just what we do on our farm. If you do something different, doesn't mean we're wrong, doesn't mean you're wrong. It just is what it is. So, you know, if we're doing something that you're like, oh, that's completely wrong, I appreciate your concern, but I mean, it's just the way that we do things. If there's an easier way to do it, by all means, let us know. But we hope that you guys are enjoying the content that we put out. Like I said, if there's anything else that you want to see, or if you want to see us try making, you know, love to get the girls involved in the cooking part. Yes, Evie.
I was wondering, should we do like we can have one video that's just like a Q&A, like questions that we've gotten in comments in the past. We can just sit down and like answer them.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. So we can compile a list of questions. I know we don't have that many.
Oh boy. Pups.
I know we don't have that many followers yet. Hopefully we'll get more, but if you have questions, please leave comments, and we'll try to answer the questions if we can and if we know.
I just want the tiny one.
I'm going to finish eating my cookie. I hope you guys have a blessed evening, and yeah, stay
Bye-bye.
tuned for more.
Bye.